Hey guys, today's video is another naked palette tutorial. I posted one a long time ago and it was more like a smoky eye that was using some of the darker shades, like a brown, like coppery smoky eye. This one's very just naked, very natural, using really, one of the colors has shimmer in it, but you can't really see it. It's more like a satiny, you know, like a glowy. It's not like a straight up like frost. I said a long time ago I was going to do a more natural tutorial using this palette, and it's, if you don't know what it is, it's by Urban Decay, and it's been very hard to find, and now they're back in stock most places. I've seen them like at Ulta and Sephora. They have them like stacked like 4 or 5 deep. They were so hard to find for a while there, and that's why I really hesitated doing this, because I know that a lot of people were looking for them, and I would have felt like a jerk to have caused, you know, even more hype and more like stress of people wanting to find them, thinking that they needed it, or because it is really cool. If I didn't have it and I saw someone using this, I'd be like, I need one of those immediately, and it would drive me crazy if I couldn't find it. So yeah, this is my everyday, literally this is what I do every day. Very nice natural look. It is so easily customizable. If you wanted less color, you can easily take it down. If you wanted more color, you could easily add a little bit of a darker shade. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. I even used the eyeliner in this. So the only thing that I added was mascara that is not from this palette. So if you guys want to see how to do it, then keep watching and I'll take you through it step by step. Alright, so I already have my mascara on because this is how I wore my makeup today. And I wanted to do the tutorial, so I just took my eyeshadow off because didn't want to smear mascara all over my face. So you probably want to wait to apply that last so eyeshadow doesn't get all over them. My very first step is to apply an eyeshadow primer. I'm going to use this one. It's the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Potion in Eden. And very, very tiny amount. It's probably even too much. And it just kind of evens out your eyelid space, or the color on your eyelid. So blend that in all over your eyelid, and it's just going to even out the color, and it's going to prevent creasing, which is great. 2 steps in one. Then I'm going to take my Urban Decay Naked palette, and the key to this look really is to use a brush that's going to, well, the look's very quick, and it's something that I do every day. So the fewer brushes, the fewer things that you can use, the better. And since it's a very soft, simple look, I'm going to use this brush. It's a Sigma E40. Any brush that's kind of fluffy like this. These take a while to get used to, but they work very well. It just kind of blends the color out nicely. It's great for softer looks. Not going to do anything defined at all. The first color I'm going to take is Virgin, which is right here. It's on the very far left of the palette. I'm going to get it right on the tip of the brush and just dust it very lightly just on my eyelid. I'm going to go ahead and put it some more on the brush, dust it right up under my brow for highlight. Take a little bit more on the brush and kind of just stamp it right there in that inner corner. So very quick, all with one brush. Alright, my next step is to take this color called Naked, which is right there. Has no shimmer to it, it's just a very light tan. Get that on the brush, tap it off, and I'm going to apply that right to my crease. Not so much down on the eyelid, but just kind of pointing it upward so it really catches the underside of your brow bone. And blend it up right at where you applied your brow highlight. Then you're going to take this darker shade called Buck, which is a few shades darker than that one, and tap it off a little, and you're just going to apply that to kind of more into the crease. We're not going to blend it up so high, and that's just going to kind of stick on the outer, like you're not going to take that all the way in, you're going to go like about from here, maybe a little past the center, out. If you wanted a little bit more definition, which I always do, you can take a brush like this. This has the old numbering on it, let's see. It's an E30, I had to look at my other one. But this one's all nice and dirty and brown, so I'm going to use that one. Then I'm going to use this shade called Dark Horse. It's a little dark. If you wanted to use one a little lighter, you could use Smog. But I'm going to go ahead and use this one. I get it right on the tip of the brush, tap off the extra, and right in this corner I'm going to touch it. Work it just barely up into the crease, and then right toward my lash line. so that you're making a V shape, just like that. And using this darker shade closer to your lash line is going to make your lashes look thicker. Take the same brush and that same color, touch right where you touched first, right on the corner of your eye, and kind of connect the color down. Just like that, like you're drawing a little bracket on the corner of your eye. Alright, then we're going to use the eyeliner that came with the kit. And I'm going to use the brown side. This is my favorite brown eyeliner of all time. The shade is called Whiskey. You can buy these separately from Urban Decay too. And I'm following my lash line very, very closely. And I also like to, again, kind of connect, just like we did with that darker shade, just to the outer edge. You don't want to take it too far under. You just want it to kind of really kind of pull up that outer edge of your eye, especially since it's an everyday look. If you wanted a little more depth, you can take the black end, which this is called 0, and just lightly trace over the outer part of that brown. You don't want to keep it as thick. You want it to be the black to be right at the lashes. You could even go up under like this and kind of connect any sparse areas of your lashes. And you can line your waterline if you want to, but I'm going to skip it since it's just an everyday look. And the mascara that I wore today was the Maybelline 1x1, the Volume Express. And like I said, I had already applied that, so this is how I wore my makeup today. Yeah, so we are finished, and if you keep watching, I'm going to show you what I did to complete the look, the colors that I used on my cheeks and on my lips. Alright, so to finish up the look, I used the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in So Ceylon. If you don't have this, I use this as bronzer. The NARS Laguna, any type of bronzer would work great. And I used the Benefit Bella Bomba Blush, which looks like, well, technically looks like this. It's one of those boxed powders. And it's really pretty and pink. And I actually used the brush that came with it because I was in a really big hurry today. And yeah, so simple. Oh, my lips. Of course, I used the Luster Glass in Morning Glory by MAC, which is kind of just a bright, almost like, you know, cool pink. And yeah, just added some shine. So it's a very natural, neutral look. I used a little bit of my Anastasia brow powder in Ash Blonde. But the color in here, I use the Naked on my brows and the Buck sometimes. So I probably should have done that just so I could have showed you. But that works great too for brows. And this is the one that I used for mine. I do have a video about filling in brows and stuff. I'll link to that below if you want to see it. But thanks for watching, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you all very soon.